I'm a UX professional, or user experience professional, which means that I care about what 95% of you do. The other 5% do kind of kinky, strange things that I kind of ignore. You're an edge case. That is until recently, when I realized that my daughter belongs to this 4% of the population, which we kind of ignore as an edge case, which we call the infant. These poopy, peeing, tyrannical little beings have grand plans to take over the planet, and I fear they're actually going to be successful. And in ignoring them, I fear that they're going to get angry at us, and they're going to do things like not change our bedpans as we get older. So I asked myself, what can we do about this? Well, let's examine our UX principles to see how they impact the infant, and see if we can convince them to not have an apocalypse as we get old. So first up, consistency. It's good in product design to have consistent factors like height. Unfortunately, coffee tables and electrical sockets are all at a particular height that are dangerous for infants and can create some bad scenarios that lead to, my next slide as I kind of wait for it to appear. There it is. Bad injuries. Yes, one of these is my daughter, the other is a friend. I was surprised at how many different x-rays I got when I asked for this. But consistently dangerous factors in design is something we should avoid. Next up, useful. Any product should help us achieve the task at hand, and wiping our butts is a task at hand that we need to accomplish. Unfortunately, infants, don't do this. What they do when they come across a toilet paper roll is play with it or sometimes eat it. And that just makes mommy and daddy very angry. And so it just becomes a bad situation for everybody, so it's not very useful. The next factor to look at, efficiency of use. This little buggy is fantastic at helping my daughter get around, and she's able to get on and off it very quickly, so it's very efficient at completing the task of getting on and off. However, one day my daughter got off it a little too rapidly, and yeah, the quality is not that great, but I think the impact is felt. So efficiency of use it should not be at the cost of safety. So, simplicity. The iPhone is a very simple product. I think Apple does the keep it simple, stupid philosophy very well, and I have great admiration for them. However, can it be too simple? So simple a baby can use it, comes back to bite you in the ass when the baby gets addicted to simplicity like it's crack, and you have to go through the withdrawal. Taking away that iPhone from an infant, it's ugly for everyone. Error prevention. Diapers are very good at removing any error from the system. You put that on and it's great, and it holds in any additional errors. So then, what's bad about that? It creates a codependent system. This little girl wants her freedom. She is trying to get away, and she likes it. But eventually, mom and dad are going to have to come and get her and change that diaper. So it pretty much eliminates freedom for an infant. Limit distractions. Luke is definitely, he put the blast shield on. It keeps him focused on task, and it's a great implementation of limiting distractions. However, when I tried to do this to my daughter, I tried to put the helmet on her. She got very upset. Apparently, she kind of craves distractions. Any parent will tell you that distracting your babies is essential, so limiting distractions is not a good UX principle for her. Context. We live lives. We learn to understand things. We know that after watching Lord of the Rings, Gandalf is telling us not to pass in this zone. However, infants don't have any context. They don't understand that Gandalf thinks this is a bad thing. So this little girl has no idea of the danger that she's in right there. So are we doomed? Looking at these principles, it occurs to me that it seems like infants need the inverse of UX. They need to be able to be inefficient, to make errors, to do whatever they can to get distracted in life, and hence to build context. Understanding that, I'm hoping that we can teach them and have them forgive us when they get older, and hence not commit the apocalypse by not changing our bedpans. My name is Jonathan Evans, jonathan-evans.com, JHEWIZ, GWiz on Twitter, and I'm a proud father of a future tyrant. Thank you.